Hello everyone. In this video we will learn about Frida installation. So before installation we need to learn what is Frida and Frida client server. So let's see what is Frida. So Frida is a dynamic instrumentation toolkit and mostly used by developers, reverse engineers and security researchers. So basically as a security researcher we use this tool for like a root detection bypass, SSL pinning bypass and many checks to bypass the many checks in the Android and iOS. So it's a toolkit, not only a single tool, it's a complete toolkit. So you can read more about it from this website Frida RE. And Frida, you can see here are some documents available, news, code share is also available here. So we can use it for, you can see here multiple tools are available, and we can use it for SSL pinning, Frida multiple unpinning, Frida anti-root means for Frida root detection, iOS data protection, and objection method observe, and like find Android hook for hooking, main activity. So there are multiple security checks we can bypass by using this Frida tool. You can see here for bypass Wi-Fi check on Android, debug mode bypass, certificate pinning bypass. So we use this for like many check bypass in the Android and iOS system. So this is about the Frida. Now let's see how we can install this Frida tool in the Windows, sorry, in Windows also, and Linux, and as we can say in client and server. So server means we have to install the Frida in the like Android emulator or the physical device. So here we have the Android emulator. So first of all we will learn how we can install the Frida tool in the Linux operating system and then in the Android emulator. So there are two, client and server. Server we will install in the emulator and client we will install in the Kali Linux. So after that also we will learn how we can install in the Windows operating system. So first of all let's see how we can install in the Kali Linux. So here we will use the tool, we will use the command sudo pip install Frida tools. Hit enter. So I already installed it. I will not install now because it will change the version of the Frida, and then after that I have to like troubleshoot again because I already set up everything in my Linux, Windows, and in the emulator. But that's it. Just you have to run this command sudo pip install Frida tools. That's it. So after that, now just you have to check Frida is installed or not. Frida, that's it. And Frida is running. Frida option means we have to give the option Frida -ps, that's it. So it is showing some process. Leave it means just Frida is working in the Kali Linux. So this was the client. Now we need to install the Frida server in the emulator. So here first of all we have to check the architect of this command, like in the Kali Linux. We will use the command in the Kali Linux to check the architecture of the Android emulator. So for that we will use sudo adb shell get prop ro product cpu abi. Okay, this command to check the architecture of the Android emulator. Hit enter, but it is not giving us anything because first of all we have to connect with the Android emulator. So go to here, check the IP address. One 192.168.1.12 adb 1.12. Hit enter, it's connected. Now we will use this command adb shell get prop ro.product.cpu.abi. Hit enter. So the architecture of the emulator is 86. So now let's see how we can install the Frida server in the Android emulator. So go here, we will use the website Frida release. Frida release, this one, first one. So go to GitHub. Now now you have to check latest, like you have to install the latest server, but I already installed here. I have to check the Frida version, Frida hyphen version. So I have 16 version, 16.0.8. So I can install the server between 16.0.1 to 16.0.9. So here we have the 11. I will not go to 11. I have the 8 version, so I will use here 16.0.8. So I can install the Frida 16.9 also, 10 also. But if we already know the version, then we can install the Frida 8 also. So now here we have to check Frida server, Android and architecture 86. So go here, you can see Frida Gazette, Frida Gum Delvik, Frida Gum. So we have to check the Frida server, Frida Inject, Frida Portal, Frida server. Yeah, here Frida server, it's a Linux. So we have to check for Android. So here you can see Frida server 16.0.8, Android 86. So copy address, again copy Linux address, go here. Now we have to download it, wget, and hit enter. So I think I already have this. Let me check. Alice. So here I already have Frida. It's 16.0.2. But let's see. I'll do the complete installation. Hit enter. Yeah, it is installing. 60, 70, 80, 90. It's installed. Now do ls. So here we have Frida server 16.0.8. Now I have to unzip it just by using the unxz Frida server 16.0.8 and Android this one. Okay, hit enter. Let's unzip. Now we will push this Frida into Android emulator. For that we will use adb push this Frida server 8 into, here we will give the Android emulator directory where we want to save this file. We want to save inside the data local temp. So you can use, or you can save this in data also. Okay, but I already have inside the data, like this Frida file I already have in the data folder. So this time I will push this in the temp folder. So hit enter. Done. So it's pushed in the temp folder. Now I need to give permission as the executable permission to this file. So for that I will use adb shell chmod, and here I can give the +x also, or 755 also I can give. Okay, let's see this time +x, and where I saved inside the data local temp, and then this file Frida server, this one. So it's working. Okay, means we give the permission, and we push this file in the temp directory, and we give this permission. Now let's see how we can run this Frida server in the Android emulator. So here we already connected by using the adb connect. Now we will get the shell of the Android emulator. For that we will use command adb shell. Got it? Now here we are the root user, so we can check we are the root user. Now we will go into the temp directory, data local temp. So now do ls. So here you can see we have a file Frida server 16.8.0.8 that we already pushed. Okay, now we need to run this. Okay, so let's see how we can run. Just we need to use / then Frida server. Okay, hit enter. So it is working. That's it. Now the server is working in the Android emulator. Okay, so in the next video we will learn if the server is working in the Android emulator, so how we can use the client and how we can bypass the root detection by using the Frida, how to bypass the SSL pinning.